Mm.
Man, that thing jumps over his life for 12 seconds. See it?
Mm.
Howdy, everybody. How are y'all doing on this fine and wonderful Sunday? It is Sunday, I know that. Sunday. And we'll give it just a few seconds to let some folks come in here. We kind of went live real fast without telling anybody or scheduling it out like we should have. Y'all bear with us. Miss Courtney got to switch us over there for a minute. There we go. And so how's everybody? Well, is anybody in here?
It's playing catch up.
Is this thing on? We'll give it just a few more minutes. Let some folks come in here real fast. I need to run out to the car real quick. Tell people about the plans coming up. What we're trying to do.
I'll just wait on you.
You go ahead.
People still coming in. Huh?
Set up the story.
So hi, MNHS06. Hi, Southern Yankee. I'm Larry. I'm just saying hi to people. That was too quick for you to be in and out to start a storyline.
Had to get my drink.
Old School Flips, SQ4 is on.
Yep, it is. It is. It ain't really for us yet, but it's on. It's getting there. And
I done said hey to everybody.
You done said hey to everybody in here so far, right? Okay, cool. So yeah, our eBay sales, I mean, they're steady. They're not great, which is kind of on us due to the past year, how we set ourselves up for it, you know. I mean, what you gonna do, right? But the other platforms are going good for us, and I mean, it's only gonna get crazier from here to Christmas, you know.
But we're also trying to jump from one. We're trying to steer away from Poshmark towards Macari. So I'm cross posting like crazy.
We got my brother while we were up there. He's set up on Amazon now, so now he's selling on Amazon. And yeah, now that stuff's opening back up, I got some plans for some more Amazon videos to come out. I think one day this week we're going, you know, strictly Amazon sourcing at Walmart and a local grocery store. And then we're going to do also a video of eBay retail arbitrage, things to look for in, you know, your local stores like that. Things you can buy that are evergreen products, you know, you can buy them every day for the same price and resell them and make a profit. And you got to keep in mind, though, whenever you're doing that kind of stuff, you're not going to be getting your, you know, standard ROI garage sale, fine, flip, N64, you know, 125%. You're not going to be getting that. I mean, but you can make consistent money. And I mean,
it doesn't seem like a lot to start with, but over the more you sell, the more it becomes,
adds up quick.
Okay, let's say.
And you can do it on eBay too. We've done it a long time, and we'll show y'all some of the products we do and that do well for us that y'all really haven't seen on, you know, our show or this channel or the eBay store that's shared with y'all. But there's a few of them out there, and y'all can find these things and still make good money on them. And especially coming up into Q4 right now, I mean, people's going to be wanting that new stuff, you know. They don't, unless it's a really good collector's item, they're not going to buy no used Belk, you know, or something, t-shirt, or
unless it's discontinued.
Buckle, jeans, you know, used for a Christmas gift. I mean, that just,
unless rare. It's discontinued and it's something.
Yeah, but yeah, anyhow.
And if we do Amazon videos, we may only show you some things that we would sell and not everything.
Right, because
we don't want a lot of people on the listing for Amazon. Right. It kind of takes away.
Yeah, because you heard of the race to the bottom. I mean, that's a real thing. And if you can find evergreen products, stuff that you can buy every day, you know, it's not discontinued, it's not a clearance item, you're pretty safe on that list unless somebody else finds it. But then, I mean, they'll drop the price on you, and then your repricers kick in. You'll steady be going down if you don't have them set right. And then some of these bigger companies, they'll try to get you off the list and, threaten you, with legal action, that kind of thing. But I mean, there's some evergreen products. All you got to do is just go out and find them. And yeah, it's pretty fun. But we're gonna get into that this week.
But don't think you can jump straight into Amazon and sell some of the things that we can sell because you're gated in a lot.
Yeah.
Or
that new account I made for this channel to show y'all, I mean, I was flabbergasted by the amount of stuff that's gated in that Joker. So, I mean, it's going to be a search for us too. But now that we're getting out in the stores, we can get on this stuff again and start showing y'all some cool stuff. And,
okay, let's say hey to some more people.
Angie's in here. Good to have you here.
Marvel Zombie book, pay 15. So
I think I'm pretty sure that is Donna with Larry there. Her husband and wife. That's awesome. $15 over 170. North Georgia Picker Q4 is rocking. Sean Bargain Resale. Good to have you here as well. Kittenville Brick. Howdy. Good to have you here too. Louie's in the house. Good to have you here. Let's all go buy spices from Trader Joe's and sell on Amazon. We will be showing you some spices to sell, but it's not from Trader Joe's. A lot of spices, especially like McCormick brand stuff, they're all the time discontinuing stuff, and some of that stuff, even if it's expired by, you can't sell expired on Amazon, but you can sell it on eBay. And even expired spices from a year, it's like ink. I mean, people eat that stuff up. Mark, good to have you here. Long time no see, friend.
Okay, I think we're all caught up for now.
Yep. All caught up now. We've been having a busy past week, and the next few weeks are going to be super busy for us. We are in the process of remodeling the house. We're getting all new flooring put down in basically half the house. So I've been tearing out carpet and, fixing subfloors, that kind of deal. So we got a lot going on there.
Well, it is an older house. So
yeah, and there's nothing in that thing square. So we're in the process of that, and Lowe's is actually coming out to do the install, but I got to get it ready for the install. And we got to move all the furniture, paint, get new baseboards, that kind of deal. So we've been busy there, and then listing, like crazy. And we also got some pretty upsetting news. I was debating on sharing, but it's a buy that I feel like I need to share, and something went wrong with it. So I'm gonna be sharing that with you guys and gals coming up. Not a huge mistake. Pretty epic mistake. But I mean, it's
not as bad as the Harley pipes though.
But we'll be sharing that with you guys and gals just to be completely transparent. And then also we're working on maybe we're waiting to hear back from the landlord here renting the building next door from us. The cleaners is going out of business.
It's actually already went out of business.
Yeah, because once the COVID hit and everything shut down, I mean, she spent 8-9 months, shut down because she couldn't work.
Plus, now they're paying it out of pocket.
This place is a mom and pop place, been here for years. I mean, 30 years. But they're they went out of business. So I'm in the process of talking to the guy who weren't from here, getting that one. And if we could, that would be great because these two buildings actually connect. There's a door inside here. And if we can, we're going to open up a storefront. Probably either over there or over here, and then move our reselling, to one side or the other, and then have a storefront too, and be open probably 3 or 4 days a week. So we can
weekends or something.
So we can buy stuff and liquidate stuff that was bad buys for eBay, or say we got a bulk lot of stuff, the stuff we don't want. So we can liquidate that stuff quick, and it opens up the opportunity for people to come in and sell us stuff as well. And we're gonna, if we're over here during the days anyway, just about all day working, we might as well, if we have the opportunity to open a storefront and have it separate, might as well do that, for 3 or 4 days a week. Make some extra money and buy more stuff to flip. So that's coming up. Hopefully we're, like I say, in the process of talking with the landlord here, and
it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, now we're just kind of waiting to see what happens, what shakes out with it.
March said Q4 is not killing it yet.
Yeah, there's some. It's kind of it's picking up a little bit for us, but it's still, come crunch time, it'll be good. I mean, you get about the middle November, out. It's pretty good. And then usually the hot items, you can start to find it and figure out what that is in November. And some people can find them now. I'm not that knowledgeable. But right around Black Friday, when you find out what Black Friday, like Walmart and Target's pushing, start looking at that stuff. But
Matthew Ismay is here.
Good to have you here, Oaf. And Brandon, howdy. Good to have you, Alfred Hayes. We are doing well today.
He wants to know if you've heard of List Perfectly.
Yes, I was actually looking at that the other day. I'm thinking about doing it to bulk move our listings from Poshmark and eBay to Mercari. And it's like $69 for the one we would need or more. The $69 one would be the base we would need to transfer most of the item specifics over. And I could probably use that for a month. You know, do the $90, whatever it is, and then use it for a month, move everything, and then, you know, bounce out of it and then just do it manually from there out. So I don't know. We're still figuring that out. We may do List Perfectly. I've heard a bunch of good stuff about it.
Kittenville, they're actually taking all the equipment with them. It's just going to be the building.
Which, if anybody from List Perfectly, by some odd chance you're watching this and you want to give this guy a sponsorship to try your product, I'm thinking about it. Compton's Comics, what's up, man? Good to have you here as well. And go back to Compton. I follow you on the Instagram, and man, you are killing it on them comic books. He sells on Instagram, and he probably sells other places too. But it's cool to watch all this. He got a pretty big following, and that's cool, man.
Here.
He hot me multitasking watching y'all have football. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Sad to hear about the cleaners though. Yeah, like I say, they've been here a long time, but I mean, what you gonna do? You know, it's a rough time in our economy and everything that's went on. Us being where we're at, and you guys and gals too, mostly online sales. I mean, it really hasn't affected us a whole lot because people were going online.
Down, but not like.
I mean, people were going online to buy stuff, so I mean that kind of helped. I give my friend all my dry clean stuff, and he would take them into his work and steam clean them. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, she's got a bunch of stuff over there, clothes, and they got till November the 1st to pick up, or she's gonna sell it all. And I told her, I said, hey, I'm buying. You know, just we'll make a bulk deal on this stuff. And she's got stuff that's been in there 5-10 years that she got dry cleaned and nobody ever picked up. You know, so. I don't know what kind of stuff it is. I mean, it's worth them to get dry cleaned, so it's got to be worth something, right?
Well, worst case scenario, if we get
I'll wear that junk.
Or we get both, we can always sell it and flip it that way.
Yeah, but that's just something we're kicking around. I'd really like to do that. And we're over here anyway, so we might as well, if we can. If we can't, if something falls through with it or you rent it out to somebody else or it was already spoken
then
for.
Then we're not gonna really worry about it.
Yeah, then I'm not going out of my way to rent another place. Is what I'm saying, but that was just a convenient factor for us.
Because it's right next door.
Yeah. So, I mean, because if it was anywhere else, it'd make it difficult being here and in another location at the same time.
Paying rent twice. Yeah.
We are getting ready for the Scenic Highway Yard Sale first Saturday in November. I hate y'all can't make it.
Y'all can't meet
it. I know what you're saying in Polk County, Florida. Yeah, I knew that was, you told us about it a few times. That's just too long of a haul for us to move right now. And we just made the trip up to Indy and we had fun up there. I think we'll break even after everything. Even my Harley pipes will break even after that. And I guess a lot of you guys and gals talking about flipping them locally or scrapping them or putting them on Facebook. Yeah, I could do that easy, you know. I'm not worried about the $20. That wasn't nothing. I mean, it was just a
bad buy. Well,
it was fun because it was an inside joke between me, Courtney, and my brother hauling these Harley pipes around that I bought. So, I mean, there's some funny memories tied to them jokers now. They're going to become permanent fixture of Redneck Resale.
No, they're not.
No, they ain't. Yes, ma'am. Made 180 last night. As this comic say, it's expensive paper. That's awesome, man.
10:46 firemen here.
Maybe you can make pretty good. I don't know if it was any of them I sent you any good. I didn't even look through them. Maybe you can make a killing off of them. I don't know nothing about comic books.
Not really.
I know absolutely nothing about. Let me rephrase that. I know nothing about comic books. I like to look at them, like they're cool to look at. I mean, that's as far as
Flip through one time. That's about it.
I don't even read them. I just like to look at the pictures.
10:46 fireman's end. He's watching from Kentucky. Just got out of church.
Y'all got a beautiful country state up through there, Kentucky. That is beautiful up through there. Rolling hills.
No bluegrass.
Not a lick of bluegrass. All green grass. Baritone man, good to have you here as well. I'm expanding my eBay room. 900 items are cramming the shelves and totes. Wow, nice. Nice. Yeah, we need to expand ours too. I was looking at taking our eBay business a different way of not listing these lower dollar items. And somehow yet I'm still listing and selling them. Which I could eliminate that if I had a storefront.
Yep. But that's in the process of being worked out.
I don't know. We're just figuring things out, I guess, just like y'all are. I got the negative feedback yesterday. Sure did.
First one in a while.
Yeah. So I sold them Spider-Man sheets not too long ago. They were used. In the title, it said, Spider-Man Multiverse full. I even capitalized full size sheet set. In the aisle specific, full size. Description, full size. And I get a return yesterday saying these are twin size, or these are not twin size. These are full size. And usually my returns auto approve, so once they hit the return, it auto approves it and they send the junk back, whatever, Well, this one gave me the option to approve it. And I thought, heck yeah. So I read it, pulled it up, and it says, approve or whatever. It says reason. These are twin size, these are full size, not twin size. And I thought, so I checked my listing, full size, full size, full size. And I thought, no, decline. So I straight up declined that joke. First time I've ever done it. I said, it was stated 3 different places. This was a full sheet set. It's not my fault. So I declined that joker. And I guess I was just in one of the moves. Usually I wouldn't even care to send it back, whatever. But, so I declined it, and I told my brother, I was on the phone with him. He said, "You gonna get the negative feedback?" And I said, "No, they've opened the return. Once they open the return, they can't leave feedback." Undoubtedly, if you decline the return, that little feedback option goes back to them so they can leave you feedback. And it wasn't 20 minutes later, I had a negative feedback. And I said, well, I guess I learned now that if you decline the return, they can leave feedback. Because usually if they open up a return, they can't leave feedback. And they left me a negative feedback, so I was like, oh, well. So I hopped on that eBay chat where you chat with them. I said, hey, look. I said, it gave me the option to approve or decline this return. I fulfilled all my seller duties 100%. I shipped it on time. I described it right, and I put in the 3 places y'all require the size, title, item specifics, and description. I put it in there, and this person can't read, and they purchased it, and they left me a negative feedback because I declined the return because it was their fault. So eBay took it off real quick, but I mean, it was just one of them things. I could have let them send it back, and then I would have kept the shipping money they paid, refunded them the $20, and been done with it. But I don't know why I did it yesterday. I was just in one of them moods, I guess. And I thought, well, stupid, you can't read. You ain't sending this junk back. So just so y'all know, they can leave you a feedback if you decline. But like I say, normally 100 times out of 100, I'm just, I don't get hung up on return. Send it back. No questions asked. But so if they are watching this, I apologize for that. But
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just one of them days, I guess.
Those Harley Perch from 1952 and before, it might have been a good sale.
Yeah, these things are like 2009. No, 2002.
Kitten Breaks over in Oklahoma, and they have a booth at a market.
Nice.
Bubba is here.
Bubba. Man, look at that tornado. That's a Bubba.
He said, yeah, a few of them were good ones. Haven't posted any of them yet. I don't read comic books either, actually.
That's cool, man. Do you all ever offer free shipping? If so, how do you determine when to do it? Yes, we do free shipping and calculated shipping. Generally, if it is a bigger, heavier item, I will do that free shipping just because the prices it charges to the customer, if you get bigger and heavier stuff, is kind of outrageous compared to what the label will actually cost. I mean, you could get somebody paying $100 in shipping for something that actually mails at like a $22 rate. And I don't feel right doing that. So generally, the bigger items I will bake in, say $30 or $40 free shipping. Some first class items, depending on if they're selling more, like I look at the solds, and if most of the solds have free shipping, then I'll bake in whatever price for shipping and do free shipping. I mean, it don't really matter either way if you're doing free shipping or calculated, because if you're doing free shipping, you better be baking that shipping price in to your listing. So whether you're charging $14.99 free ship or $10 or $9.99 calculated ship, it should equal out the same. If you're not doing that and say you're doing $9.99 free ship on a $15 free ship item, you're not going to be in this business very long because you're going to go broke.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? So, it really doesn't matter. Some people, if you know, they say it helps the algorithm if you do free shipping, and
I think it's just a mind
and
thing.
people's all on Amazon now, so they expect free 2-day shipping, you know. But a lot of people that are going to eBay, they kind of know what eBay is, and you know, just do whatever works for you and how you want to do it for your bookkeeping. And I mean, just do whatever works for you. I will say, if you're new to eBay, it's best to do calculated. You know, put the item in a box, whatever you're going to do, weigh it, put that weight in there. That way you know exactly you're not going to lose money on it. Because sometimes we will do free shipping, and, you know, and we'll do calculated on some things. We may lose $1 on the calculated shipping because I figured that up different in my head. And then we may make $1 on another calculation. So it all evens itself out over time.
Yeah.
And then you got things like pirate ship you can use, that kind of deal.
Sean said I got a neutral feedback from a guy who hadn't got a book yet through Medium Mail. He thought I should have sent it priority instead, even though it was free shipping.
Yeah. If I got a book or a video or anything like that, if it's free shipping, I'm sending that joke the cheapest way possible. I could care less what they want. If they wanted something else, they should have contacted me, and then it would have been charge adoption. Sometimes on my listings, I will. If I'm charging Medium Mail shipping, I'll put Medium Mail, and then I'll add a secondary shipping term with priority. So if they do want to do priority, they have that option. But yeah, I don't worry. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Usually, eBay's gotten a lot better. If you cover your bases, if you do everything you're supposed to do as a seller right, and you can prove that, whether it's, you know, you shipped on time, you put it in the, you know, item specifics, you photo the item, but if you can prove everything, eBay generally will have your back and will get that feedback removed if it wasn't your fault. I've never had an issue with eBay not taking it away. I mean, sometimes you may get the guy on the other end of the phone, they say no, hang right back up and call again, because one of these agents is going to take it off for you. You may have to call and talk to 3 different agents, but somebody will get it took off.
He said he's getting killed on bulky items if the buyer is from Cali or public. He's close to Kentucky.
Yeah.
I would pay the ship.
Yeah, whenever we do the larger items, whenever I say we do free shipping on that, in my head, I'm generally expecting someone in California to buy it. So I will bake in what I think it's going to cost to ship it the furthest away. And if somebody by some chance is closer, that's even better. But worst case, I'm covered for it to go to Cali.
Most time pirate ship is the way to go with that.
Yeah, if it's smaller and bulkier. I mean, smaller and heavy.
If it costs $1, weighs less than 4 ounces. Or less for $9.99.
See, if you got your, you know, you figured it out, you got in your mind, this is what works for me. Do that all day long. Don't listen to me if I say do calculated, because, you know, you got to do what works for your business. Out country sales. Howdy.
Johnny's here.
Talking about bookkeeping. Can y'all make a video about what y'all keep up with and how you remember? Yes, I will. I will do a video for you. We use GoDaddy Bookkeeping, and pen, paper. We got apps on the phone to track stuff with, but we will go over that.
If you ever get down to Central Florida on the first Sunday of the month, huge swap meet at the Sumter County Fairgrounds.
No kidding. Interesting. I don't reckon I've ever been to Central Florida. I've been to Ocala once. I was in a truck with my daddy, though. Howdy, howdy, Johnny. Good to have you here as well. Not killing you, but is there ever an advantage to ship Parcel Select? Parcel Select is kind of for, I've never really used it, but it can be a little cheaper if you have bigger, like if you're getting into dimensional rates and it's a lot. So if you got like a 14 box and it's like a 1 pound 8 ounces, sometimes they're a little cheaper, but generally it's not as big of a difference as if you would just pay the dimensional rate and send it through priority. Gets there quicker. No, I think the Parcel Select is like
a medium mail.
It's slow, a lot slower than priority, but it's all ground, so that's something to keep in mind too. Hey Deb, good to have you here, Debbie. And
they're just
now they're just talking. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta. The people all the time are scared to get on eBay or Amazon or whatever, scared about the shipping or the packing of items, and that's kind of something that holds them back. I mean, you're going to make mistakes when you start. You're going to lose some money on shipping. You're going to get some stuff broke. You're going to melt a glass and it's going to get shattered.
That's why a lot of people stay away from
But you can watch YouTube till you're blue in the face, but you're not really going to learn until you're in that spot to learn. And like now, I feel I know what I can get away with mailing stuff in a bubble mailer. I know what I can get needs to be boxed. I know about how much it's going to cost whenever I list an item. Just by looking at it and picking it up, I can tell you how I'm going to mail it. And that just comes with time, and the more you do it. Like, if y'all would have seen in one of my videos not that long ago, I mailed a coffee cup in a bubble mailer.
But the coffee cup was in a box.
Right. It was in a little Starbucks box, thread junk in a bubble mailer, sent it out. And a lot of people was like, that thing's going to get broken. It's not going to
Didn't have any issues with it.
I mean, the more you do it, you'll figure it out. And then if you do take chances like that, I know if something does happen to that, I'm going to be eating that money. You know what I mean? So you got to be prepared if something does happen, if you're doing it kind of trying to get away with, let's save $2 here and gamble it. You got to be prepared that, same with pirate ship if you're mailing stuff overseas, international,
But a lot of times when we do that and we just throw something in a bubble mailer, it's not a very expensive item to start with.
Yeah, I'll gamble that on. If it's $20, gamble it. Send it out. Throw it in a bubble mailer.
But if it was like $100, then it would have went in a box.
Especially if it's free shipping. Now, if I got something, and such as this tablet right here, okay, and I list this and I put priority mail shipping, okay, a pound rate, and I go to mail this thing out and I put it in a box and it weighs 13 ounces, I'm not going to cheap out and send this first class when they pay priority. That is a huge no-no. If they pay priority, even if it can go first class, it's going priority. Now, if I put this up with free shipping and I can send it first class, you bet your butt it's going first class to save that money for me. I won't get the insurance, so if something happens, it's on me.
But that's why we wrap it in bubble wrap.
But if I can save that money on the front end, I'm going to save it, especially if it's a cheaper item. That's just how we work. So, I mean, like I say, you got to figure out what's going to work for you.
Right. I've been doing this for 20 years and just learned a bunch in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
The Thrifty Pickers.
Good to have you here. We are doing well today. Hey, Joe Deals. Good to have you here as well. And Ben and Rebecca, good to have y'all here.
He said box in a bag is great.
It is. It is.
Frank Hall is here.
You just got a lot of, back whenever pirate ship first became, coming out in the know. Oh, Justin, RVA Flips, he was putting his box in the bag and then measuring it. So make sure when you put the box in the bag, you measure the bag flat before you put the box in it, just in case. Frank Hall Jr., good to have you here as well. Rich, I've been watching your videos. Thank you so much for that. Y'all sound like real business. We can be when we want to be. I mean,
we have our ups and downs.
It just depends. That's one thing about YouTube I struggle with. Like, I don't want to come on my videos every day and just show y'all, here's how I would ship this. We're going to wrap it in bubble wrap and put it in this box. I don't want to do that. I don't really want to constantly teach in my videos. I just want to let y'all be like a fly on the wall, show you what we're selling. Every once in a while, if I can throw some tips your way, I will. But like I say, you got to figure out in your business how you want to operate. If you want to just sell, I mean, I could say, hey, these sell great, but it's only a $10 item. Well, it may not be worth your time. You may only want to mess with $30+ items, So you got to figure out what works for you.
Georgia paper.
Good to have you here.
Here at Compton. $5.
Hey, thank you, Compton's Comics, man. That is so awesome of you.
After shipping fry, you definitely figure out the tips and tricks, what works and what won't.
Exactly.
Junkin' funkin' style.
If you would have seen Compton's Comics, I sold him a box of comic books, and I was looking at boxes to put this in, but the way that box was, if I would have put it in like a bigger box, I was going to hit the dimensional. So I just opened up a box, basically rolled it and cut it to fit the comic box itself. I should have filmed that. But I mean, that saved me money, you know what I mean? But you are 100% right. The more you do it, the more you're going to figure it out. But thank you for the $5 super chat. I sure do appreciate that.
Morning, y'all. How do y'all deal with a buyer is trying to return an item, not as described, that is brand new?
Okay, this is a good point. Usually, hold on, pull it back up so I can read it as I'm going. You get these douchebags buyers on eBay that will open up INAD so they don't have to pay the shipping back to you, even though the item was new or described 100% right. They're going to open up an INAD, especially if you make it where the buyer has to pay shipping back, because they know that if they do an INAD on you, they don't have to pay that return shipping. Generally, I will, send the thing back, be done with it. Once that feedback has been left and they don't open a return, then the ball is kind of in your court, because generally if they leave a feedback and you offer returns, you can get that feedback took off pretty easily,
especially if it was brand new,
because they have made no effort to return it, even though you offer returns. Whether it's buyer paying or your seller paid, that feedback's easy to get rid of. If it is new, usually returns, I let them come. I don't worry about them. They're not personal. Send it back, whatever. If the buyer's being one of these douchebags like you're talking about here, then I will make them bend over backwards and run through every hoop I can to, make it harder on them. Because if I know that item was brand new, which I had that happen not too long ago and got a negative feedback, which I got removed. Generally, if they opened up a return, okay, they can't leave you a feedback. If they open up a return the right way and send it back, the feedback button goes away. If you decline the return, as I learned yesterday, I'm pretty sure that's how this works. They can leave you a feedback. But in that case, what you can do is, call eBay or email eBay for Business on Facebook and say, look at this list, and this is the item I sent. It's completely brand new. You can see it's brand new in the photos, and say this feedback was, I mailed it out on time. Set yourself up to look excellent. Point out everything you did right. The photos, the descriptions, the specifics, the shipping time, the handling time, everything you did right. Point all that out and say this feedback was unwarranted, and generally they'll take it off. If that don't work and you call 3 or 4 times, they still won't do it, in that case you're gonna have to bow down on your pride, and you're gonna have to send that buyer a message, say, hello,
can you do a feedback
and in your mind, even though 100% this guy is a douchebag, hello, I will refund you your original purchase price if you agree to have the feedback removed. Because at that point, it's not like a quid pro quo, like if the buyer says, I'll leave you negative feedback. the action has been done at this point. So then you can leverage a refund versus the feedback removal. That 100% is legit. Like if a buyer says, hey, if you don't give me my money back, I'm going to give you a negative feedback. They can't do that. If the feedback has already been left and the transaction is complete, then you as the seller can leverage the refund money with that feedback. So send them a message, hey, I will refund you, if you agree to have this feedback removed, and say all you have to say is yes. If they reply back, yes, we'll have the feedback removed, then just call eBay, say, hey, they agreed to it, send them the refund, feedback will be took off.
Bye, Bubba. Thank you for coming. He's got to go. So I jumped to that one. Eric's here.
What's up, Eric? Good to have you here.
So y'all are an awesome family.
Thank you.
It was definitely a Frank in the box, but it worked great. That's all that matters. Give a little bit to $5 for her birthday.
100% will, man. Thank you, Wendy. But yeah. Anyhow, you can leverage that refund money for that feedback removal, and I don't do that very often because generally, if you cover yourself as a seller with good photos, and you set yourself up that way, eBay will take it off. But I have had to do that before. I mean, it's just part of the business. Or, you can just live with the feedback, because feedback nowadays ain't as big as what it was 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. I mean, if you're not in the, 80s degree, 80% positive feedback, you're probably going to be okay, because I bought from sellers with like 92% positive feedback. But, I mean, what's it worth to you? You know what I mean? If it's a $500 item and they've left that feedback and the deal's done, I'm in eBay won't remove that feedback. I'm gonna keep their $500 and I'm gonna have that negative feedback. Good to have y'all here as well. The Deloach. Oh goodness.
I'm really sorry though, like I said, if we butchered your last name.
I'm not, it was funny. We gotta get back to the house here pretty soon. We got a auto deal going down, trying to sell a vehicle.
How much were you asking for that blue vintage pre-owned collector's edition toy?
That joker is priceless. It is in the yard right now with mums in it. Now
it's actually at the dump.
We was having they do in October a dump pickup day, so you can take all your junk and set it by the road and they pick it up for free. So that's what we were doing. We was having fun with it. I was sitting up on the toilet on that trailer riding it.
What he didn't show y'all was there was a wasp's nest in that toilet. He sat right on it. I always offer free shipping. After the sale, people often contact me and tell me they are willing to pay for priority shipping. How do I do that after they made and paid for the item?
Generally, if that happens and they've already paid for it, you could invoice them through PayPal if you're not on managed payments. Now, if they've already paid for it, you can't invoice them. What you can do if they haven't paid, if they bought it, tell them to buy it, not pay for it, and then you send them an invoice through eBay with a same way you would like combine, discount their shipping or whatever. Same way you would do that, but then you could upgrade their label. But generally, if it's whenever that happened to me before, I would just eat the extra $1 or $2 to send it priority if it was a cheaper item, or just cancel the order and then relist it and say you got to buy it again. I think that's the only options. I ain't sure though, but that's what I would do: either cancel it, relist, or
and tell them you put the option on there.
Right, or just eat it. Just whatever. Or it's up to you, really. I have eaten it before. We loved it.
Sean said you ever figure out how to say that?
Sure did.
They said don't start that thing.
Deloach.
Your brother said the more important question is, why were you hoarding all those toilets to begin with?
Because they had good parts on
them. They were behind the shed. We were trying to clean out the shed. Robert said hi, thanks for your videos.
Thank you for watching them.
I thought they were flower pots.
Yeah, they could be. I mean,
Baritone Man sent you $4.99.
thank you so much, man. That is so thoughtful of you and amazing.
Well,
And
the joke behind the flower pot toilets is a lot of time people around here will do that because you can't get rid of your toilets. So they convert the toilet into a flower pot, especially around here. So
and if you put water, here's a pro tip for you guys. Plant your flowers in the bowl and then fill it up with water. And if you need to water your plant one day, you just walk by and flush that joker. Waters it. I could do my listings from now on saying to contact me first. When you list, I don't know, when you list, can you add an extra option?
We did it on that one with the express.
I think you can do free shipping and maybe add
an option
to do priority shipping. I think you can. I don't know if you can if you do free shipping or not. If you do calculated, I know for a fact you can do first class and then have a priority option too, so they can pick. And I mean, it's kind of the same way with Amazon. You can pick, if you can go as far as even overnight in that junk, which is really good to come closer to Christmas.
Bye, Alfred. Thank
People
you
pay
for
that
coming.
stuff $20-$40 all day long to have a 10-ounce item delivered to them overnight.
Deb said they do that there too.
They convert everything into anything. 100% true.
If you got a metal box springs, they'll take like burlap and put a little flower, like a little flower in the burlap and then stick it in the spring. It's really crazy around.
You can add a secondary. Eric says you can add a secondary shipping option. So that's what I would do if I were you. Try to add that secondary shipping option. I don't know though if you can offer that as a paid shipping and a free shipping. I'm not sure. You just have to look. But Eric says you can, so he probably knows.
Cajun Retailer says up my crazy band.
What's up, man? We're gonna be down there at the LSU here quick. Few weeks.
I seen a guy try to make a grill out of a toilet, but that thing cracked from the heat. I don't know if I'd want to convert a toilet to a grill.
Yeah. Reckon what went through that guy's mind. Hey, let's turn this crapper into something we can eat off of.
I'd be kind of scared to eat off of it.
Now in the main house.
Oh, this is live. I thought it was a video.
Oh, no, this is live, man. You are on live. Thank you for calling in. You're on live with Redneck Resale.
Wow. Okay.
We've been watching. Y'all ever seen that TV show Grimm? That's what we've been watching.
Ellis who?
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody this year.
I'm not really looking forward to that. LSU defense is really bad.
Yep. We had a pretty important player yesterday get hurt.
Waddle.
Yep.
If you left the top off the toilet and it rained, you could flush it.
See, there you go. Automatic flusher, free. But anyhow, we got to head back to the house now. And I haven't filmed anything for a pre-recorded video yet. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do a same day shoot and upload, so I have a video up tomorrow.
Dan, Johnny has a question about this.
Hold on. Pause for a minute. Click on Cajun. Sorry, Johnny.
This one. 1
year. That's all you got, though. 1 year.
Okay.
Anyhow,
back to Johnny real fast.
I
have a question for you both. I have a care package I am getting out to both of you and your family. I want to see if it is okay to send the kids some MoPa's. Yes.
You heard it straight from the lady's mouth. That's awesome of you, Johnny. Thank you.
What is? I like the banana.
She loves them banana MoPa's.
I'm a banana.
I mean, I don't turn down any flavor.
They said what show? Grimm.
That's
what he was talking about.
And Supernatural. That's another pretty good one.
That's my Jamar Chase didn't play for LSU this year. Avoid injury.
Yeah, what, man, that was unfortunate. First play of the game.
Okay. When your neck? So here's the thing. Do y'all enjoy the video as like a long mini video for this channel, or
short videos,
short videos.
like daily videos.
Yeah, because
we've been stuck here lately. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Trying to do.
So this channel is a reselling channel. It has its limits on how big you can get. You know what I mean? Which I didn't start this channel for being big. You know, I'm perfectly fine if we had 200 subscribers or, you know, whatever now. But we're out of time is what I'm getting at. Between it's hard to shoot this channel, working, doing, you know, our normal lives, and then doing another video.
Well, we're trying to juggle a lot right now,
yeah.
too.
So, I mean, time's got to come from somewhere, and it's easier for me to do longer videos on Redneck Resale, like them little mini movies like we did, the hour long, 45 minutes over a few days, than it is to do, say, a video Monday, edit it and upload it on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then shoot again because I mean, it takes about the same time to edit an hour and a half movie for me as it does a 20-minute movie for me. So if I could switch on the Redneck Resale channel to doing
a video,
like an hour-long video twice a week,
maybe not that long,
or a 40-minute video twice a week instead of doing 3 or 4 10-15-minute videos, I would have more time. I could have a lot more time to shoot, you know, normal things, because I love shooting the video, whether it's reselling or not. And I know it's hard to watch an hour-long video, but you could always, if there's 3 days between uploads, you could watch 20 minutes a day, you know,
and get your fix.
It's hard, you know, trying to figure this stuff out, especially whenever you have a passion for doing both. But I mean, YouTube, no matter what I do, they're not going to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Right now on this channel, we're averaging 170 to 200 bucks a month, which is amazing. It's great. But that equals out to about 4 cents an hour. You know what I mean? So I'm 100% keeping doing the videos, but I don't know if we're going to switch to 3 or 4 videos 10 minutes long a week, or 2 videos 40 minutes long a week.
Ashley's
I don't
here.
know.
She's sorry.
We're still figuring all that out, but as soon as we figure it out, I'll know.
Let you know. You want to say her last name? Ashley's here.
Ashley DeLoach. Hey, good to have you here as well. And what is the difference between a girl from Auburn and a parrot? You can teach. Grim. Yeah, I like that show so far. I mean, it's kind of out there. You gotta have a pretty spiffy imagination, but mix both channels' content together on one channel. Just don't quit your live videos. I ain't. If I dig too deep into it, it becomes complicated.
No pressure. Y'all have a life to live. I was just curious. Making videos are more time consuming than people realize. As long as you do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they are hard. The shooting of them's easy. It's the having the time to edit and then upload, and then you got to set everything up on YouTube.
You do.
It becomes a lot of time, like editing and that kind of deal. But I have a passion. I want to do, you know, both. Go hunting, but I ain't even got time hardly to go hunting right now. I mean, we've been moving. I use LumaFusion. I used to use iMovie, but now I use LumaFusion because I can break the file down from a. Hold on, I'll tell you, because I ain't even sure.
Ashley said you're so funny. She loves us.
Thank you, Ashley. I use LumaFusion. It's like a one-time charge, but whenever I go to download it, like to render the movie, because you have to download, once you get it together, render the movie out to whichever thing you want, then you have to re-upload that to YouTube. But I can, on this LumaFusion, I can change the video quality and the codec of the video from H.264 to a HEVC file, which makes it smaller, compresses it, and it's higher quality. But I mean, for me to, for instance, not even editing's But to render the video and upload it, just that itself takes, for like a 40-minute video, it takes about 2.5 hours. You know, so that period of 2.5 hours in the phone's dead, so I can't do anything else with it, you know, edit more video while I'm waiting, or that kind of deal.
Deb says, well, that explains that she's out there too. 710 is oil upside down. Trying to look
it is. That's cool. Fun fact for you, writing his screen name. A lot of work, but it's fun. It is absolutely fun. I love it. I have no plans to ever stop the YouTube unless they go away in the near future.
Richard Ford Pinto. Speaking of parrots, what does a 400-pound parrot say? Probably wants a cracker now.
Sound like my mother-in-law.
You don't realize how much
I'm just kidding.
All behind the scenes stuff
sorry.
for YouTube takes. Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah, we're fixing to have to get out of here. We got that deal going down there at the house. But how much time behind the scenes stuff for YouTube takes? Yeah, I love to. I mean, editing to me is fun. I like to edit. I'm still learning. There's so much you can do with editing. But like this last video we did, I was messing around with my GoPro settings, and I changed the ISOs to a max of like, usually I have it from like a 100 to a max of 800, but I upped it because when we went to Indiana, we were going to be outside a lot, so I changed it to 1600. So then when we came back here to the shop and was filming, I got the little zebra lines popping up because the lights were overexposing the GoPro, and you can shoot a lot of video and then realize when you're done and you put it in the editor that it's all messed up, you know. So in that case, it's pretty upsetting.
Cajun don't know.
I don't know. I just said that just to say that, I guess. Just to see if they do watch them. I've been getting an awful lot of thumbs downs. Now, my mother-in-law came by the shop yesterday and talked to her for a little bit, so that was nice. But
I wasn't here.
Yeah. Anyhow, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little rant and chat and that kind of deal. And yeah, we still figuring things out, you know. We'll figure it all out. Keep rolling. And
we'll probably still do our lives every Sunday, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes even if I don't always schedule these lives because I'm not sure if it's going to be at 12:30 or 2, or even on Sunday for that matter. So that's kind of on me. I hate having a schedule, like knowing
keep running it for a little longer.
I kind of get stuck because if I have a schedule, if I have a live schedule for 1 o'clock every Sunday, it kind of zaps the fun out of it, because then it's like, it's like a schedule, you know what I mean? But if I just come over here at 1 and pop it up live, cool, you know what I mean? Yep, always test. That's what we're going to start doing, figure things out. But then you can do stuff too, and you're not sure, because a lot of people on the YouTube's busy, so you may put out 2 videos just as a test, and them things may tank, but it may not be nothing to do with the test you were running, just people ain't got time to watch it right now, you know?
Yep.
I don't know. We're just going to keep going. Anyhow, we're going to run now. We got to head back to the house and then get back in here and listen. I got to film this horrible thing that's happened in the shop here. So I'm going to show it. Might as well. Was watching Rev, so I was late. Rev Live. Oh, his preaching.
Our plan is for no plans.
Yeah.
That's why you work for yourself. You do what you want when you want.
Yeah. Just Yeah. I don't like a schedule.
We got enough schedules during the week.
Yeah. I don't like a schedule, because then I feel rushed. But I will be putting out at least 2 to 3 videos on this channel going forward. Whether or not it's 2 longer ones or 3 shorter ones, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out as we go. And
y'all can just let us know in the comments if
right,
it's
right. And
too much or not enough.
Yeah. And if you buy something from me and you don't see it, like on the next video, anytime somebody buys something from me from the YouTube, I always film it. So it may be like, it'll be somewhere in the video. It may be at the end. I don't know. But I will always film that and include that because, I mean, that's the least I can do for you guys and gals and the support y'all show us, which is amazing. I mean, I can't say enough about you guys and gals. I've talked to a few of you personally on the level, and then a lot of you socially. And I mean, y'all are sending stuff for Miss Courtney and the baby shower a lot, and always asking how she is, how I am, and it's amazing of y'all. So, hey guys, don't forget to check out my new videos. They are super fun to watch. Plus, we have been making a lot of money the last few weeks. Awesome. You've been making a lot of money on the YouTube?
Or on eBay.
Which brings me to another point. Real quick. So, as a reseller, like being a reseller full time, 100% honesty, whenever we first started out this channel, I was watching a bunch of other resellers' channels, and there's only so much reselling a reseller can take. You know what I mean? Like, so whenever I'll watch some people's reselling videos, but it's not on my queue because
there's only so
I
much.
live it. You know what I mean? So I've heard people say that before, but I never really understood it. But you know what I mean? So I don't really watch a whole lot of reselling people. I do watch a few, but I'll check you out. And
y'all are good at Southern goodbyes.
Long, man. We just don't let you go. Oh, we was texting and he's not heard. We're still.
Yeah. We're kind of waiting on the people, and his grandmother's at the house with the kids, and we're trying to stretch this out as long as we can for y'all.
I can stay here another 2 hours, is what we're saying.
But we're trying to compromise.
Richard, I watched every one of your videos. He said that hurts. And speaking of which, Richard has an awesome Christmas light display at the end of his. Here, over to my latest video. Yep. Brandon Smoking Flips. He's doing a giveaway. So if y'all haven't registered,
don't worry, it's not the Harley Pipes.
He's going on November the 1st, I think. He's doing a drawing, so y'all go watch his video and register. I didn't want to come off that way if I did say that about the not watching resellers. But I mean, there's only so much I can take of eBay, you know.
We'll put it this way, we watch them, but we don't watch them like as soon as they come out.
Generally, whenever I watch resellers, they're playing on this computer here while we're working. We try to leave eBay at the shop. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring it home in the bedroom or the living room. You know what I mean?
It's like building houses.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. 100%. That's it. 100%. And it's nothing against the people making them. I love to watch them. It's just there's so much time in the day, and if I got an hour to watch TV, I don't want to watch eBay. More Bama fan reseller. I mean, he's giving you something away, Cajun, for free. You just got to watch him say Roll Tide. But I mean, I'm super thankful that you guys and gals watch us. So I didn't want to come off as hypocritical, I guess I would say. Because me making videos, I mean,
you said don't forget me.
People to watch them. But I mean, I'm not expecting, you know, Traveling Salvation or Richard or Cajun or Bargain Resell or Frank to watch every one of my videos because I know there's only so much redneck they can take. You know what I mean?
Frank, that's not going to be a problem.
eBay in the bedroom kills the mood. Winky face. But we will put on eBay resellers when we're working in here. A lot of time live shows and stuff just to listen, have something in the background.
We're not necessarily at the computer though.
Yeah.
Or it's just background noise.
And like I like to watch Rev Resells videos. Chris's.
Think about the corn dogs you could buy if you won, Cajun.
Like I used to be obsessed with watching like Lonnie Garage Flips. Like I watched every one of his videos. But then it's when's the last time I watched one of his videos?
Lonnie's? We listened to it on the ride to Indiana.
Yeah, I listened to one of his podcasts, but I mean,
that was it.
Aside from that, I hadn't listened too much. Watched. But he's still good guy, you know, just only so much eBay. All right, I got to go. The guy is here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Do us a favor, please, all 57 of you, before you leave. Give this video a like and subscribe and a share.
And if you haven't finished the video, you can always go back and watch it.
Or don't. I mean, just whatever, you know. I understand.
Okay.
But we got to run. So, yep. Cajun, that's awesome. Yep. That's hard starting out YouTube to not have support. So, that's awesome.
She's a little kicker.
Yeah, she'll kick the far out of her. I can feel her too. I feel like little thumps on my hands. Pretty awesome. Right now the baby is.
She was 1 pound 11 ounces. They said borderline 2 because it's hard to kind of judge.
But she's flopping around in there like a fish out of water, or a baby in water. Anyhow, we'll see y'all later. Y'all take care, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.